Assalamu alaikum, wonderful listeners. It's Mina Bibi, and today we're diving deep into a topic that many of us wrestle with, and that's the intricacies of anxiety. It's easy to talk about it, but living through it, it's like a completely different story. Like, I haven't been on these podcasts for a while, and just recording this episode has got me anxious, and I'm like, why? I love doing this, but there's always something, right? I went out with my eldest. He, alhamdulillah, just turned 13, and the new Inside Out 2 movie's on. So, anxiety was a hot topic, and it just seems that this recording has just come at the right time. Now, there are different levels of anxiety, like pondering over an outfit for an upcoming party. While others can be like really soul crushing, such as dealing with a bereavement or separation. And today I want to share a personal journey, one that involves allowing others, especially those with authority, to wield control over oneself, right? Back in 2019, I made a significant decision, and that was to leave my job due to a very toxic environment and a bullying head teacher. Now, despite seeking counselling and feeling stronger, there was an elephant in the room, and it was an issue I hadn't fully addressed. I firmly believe that while we can't control others, we have the power to control ourselves. And Allah emphasizes this in the Quran, reminding us that each soul is responsible for his or her own actions. Now, when anxiety creeps in around people, it's a sign of fearing them instead of Allah. Now, as we grow and evolve, we discover more about ourselves. And recently I realized I was allowing someone to control and manipulate me, falling into that familiar pattern. And after a particularly distressing incident, I asked myself, why am I putting up with this? And it was that moment of realization that gave me the strength. And amidst all the overwhelm, the anxiety and fear, I turned to the No framework, and it's a really powerful tool for self-reflection. And the No framework has 4 steps, which are clarity, release, embody, and surrender. And they became my guide. Like, as I was writing it up and as I was, laying the foundation for this course, it was something that I needed at that time. So the first step was to find clarity. And I sought clarity on my main purpose in life, which is worshipping Allah wholeheartedly. And also, if I want that, then what am I going to do for this, right? And once I wrote it down, I released those feelings that were taking me away from Allah first. So working through that fear, the doubt, the anxiety that was building up inside of me allowed me to just, think, okay, I can get through this. But then I thought that's not enough. You've got to then embody those emotions that bring you closer to Allah. And in this instance, it was gratitude. Gratitude for the understanding, gratitude for the love I was getting and the support from so many people around me. And forgiveness for myself, forgiveness for the person involved. And I found my peace in my prayers. And, the final step was surrendering. Now, this is a step which, if you look into personal development, it's not like mentioned as such. It's always about inner work, inner dealings, and how to support you in other areas. But when you surrender, this this is what sets you apart from others. This is your faith with Allah. Now, within that final step, it involved leaving everything in Allah's hands. I resisted making hasty decisions, right? They were so tempting, trust me. And it was remembering that haste is from the devil. Now, I moved forward with faith, relying only on Allah, and reciting the prayer that there is no might but Allah during moments of fear. And honestly, that really did help. Like when I was really fearful, when I was thinking, what is going on? Just reading La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah just helped so much. And if this had happened in my younger years, I might have completely broken down, but Allah's plan is perfect. And I've come to realize that even though it took me 17 years, it happened at the perfect time. Now, in the show notes, I've shared a link where you can explore the Noor framework for yourself. It is a comprehensive course designed to help you with worshipping Allah and preparing you for your eternal home. Remember, Allah's plan unfolds perfectly, and with faith, we can overcome any trial. And honestly, I think the reason why I've done it as a self-paced course is because you can use it when you need it. And yeah, there just shouldn't be any limits to where you can go, inshallah. So Jazakallah so much, and thank you for joining me on this personal and transformative episode of the Not So Ideal Muslimah. Don't forget to check out the link in the show notes, and until next time, may your journey be filled with self-discovery, resilience, and unwavering belief that Allah's plan is always perfect. Lots of love. Assalamu alaikum.